father clock is starting its slow, heavy chime. A merciless warning that we're running out of time. You're sitting across from me, a coat on your lap, like a traveler caught inside a permanent trap. The candle between us is burning down to the wick. The silence in the room is growing heavy and thick. We're trying to hold on to the edge of the day, but the dark is impatient to sweep us away. Because our love is as fragile as midnight, ready to break. One tiny whisper is all that it would take to shatter the glass of the world that we made and leave us alone in a cold black shade. A delicate balance on the edge of the night, the final few seconds of a beautiful life. When the clock strikes 12, we will vanish from sight, lost in a love as fragile as midnight. Your voice is a thread that is starting to fray, saying the things that you should have saved for a day. A single harsh breath could blow out the spark and plunge this entire house into the dark. I chase the pale lines on the back of your hand, like writing a message in shifting deserts. And with temporary fixtures in a permanent storm, trying to remember how it felt to be warm. Because our love is fragile as midnight, ready to break. One tiny whisper is all that it would take to shatter the glass of the world that we made and leave us alone in a cold black shade. Delicate balance on the edge of the night, the final few seconds of a beautiful life. When the clock strikes 12, we will vanish from sight, lost in a love as fragile as midnight. Why does the beauty only bloom at the end, right at the border where we can no longer mend? We're holding our breath as the gears start to turn, watching the last of our history burn. This is fragile as midnight, ready to break. One tiny whisper is all that it would take to shatter the glass of the world that we made and leave us alone in a cold black shade. A delicate balance on the edge of a night, the final few seconds of a beautiful life. When the clock strikes 12, we will vanish from sight, lost in a love as fragile as midnight. 11:59, the final second ticks away. The darkness wins, there's nothing left to say. Fragile as midnight, and now it's tomorrow. used to talk about 50 years down the line, how our rocking chairs would touch, how your hand would fit in mine. We drew our maps in permanent ink on the bedroom wall, never thinking for a second that a castle could fall. Now I'm looking at the blueprints we drew on the floor, and they don't lead to you anymore. We were running so fast to a beautiful horizon, blinded by the light of the sun that was rising. But the road fell out from under our feet and left us stranded on a dead-end street. And we're a long way from forever tonight. The stars we used to follow have lost all their light. We were supposed to grow, we were supposed to stay true. Now I'm standing in a future that doesn't have you, just a broken promise on a winding road, carrying a love that turned into a heavy load. Yeah, we're a long way from forever. I found an old postcard tucked inside a book with a picture of the cabin that we never took. You wrote always and always in a slanted blue font. Now it's just a ghost of the things that we want. I still wear the watch that you bought from my wrist, counting down the seconds of the moments we missed. We were running so fast to a beautiful horizon, blinded by the light of the sun that was rising. But the road fell out from under our feet and left us stranded on a dead-end street. And we're a long way from forever tonight. The stars we used to follow have lost all their light. We were supposed to grow, we were supposed to stay true. Now I'm standing in a future that doesn't have you, just a broken promise on a winding road, carrying a love that turned into a heavy load. Yeah, we're a long way from How did always turn into not anymore? How did we end up on opposite shores? I'm screaming at the distance, I'm reaching through the dark, trying to reignite a microscopic spark. But the miles keep growing and the clock keeps turning on a bridge that we didn't even know was burning. Now we're a long way from forever. The taillights are fading in the rainy weather. We were supposed to be timeless. We were supposed to survive. Now I'm just trying to make it home alive without you by my side. The map is torn, the compass is broken, the final words have been spoken. Forever is gone, and the road goes on a long way from you. The calendar on the kitchen wall says it's the middle of July, There's a freezing fog outside that just won't clear the sky. I watch the neighbors walking by in t-shirts and in shorts, while I'm shivering inside the ruins of our fallen forts. You took the summer with you when you packed your final bag, leaving me with a frozen heart and the spirit starting to lag. The thermostat is set too high, but the mercury won't rise. Ever since the warmth went out inside your hazel eyes. They say the earth keeps spinning round, the seasons always turn, that eventually the ice will melt and the sun will start to burn. But they don't know the climate of a house where love has died, where it's snowing on the furniture and freezing deep inside. Is creeping up the glass, the breath is clear and cold, a physical reminder of the hands I used to hold. Everybody else is living in the golden summer sun, while I'm stuck in the blizzard where the damage was done, and in this avalanche of grief, a bitter blinding light. Yeah, I'm surviving the longest winter tonight. Found a pair of your gloves tucked deep inside the drawer, still holding the shape of the hands that I don't see anymore. I pressed them to my frozen cheeks just to feel a phantom spark, but they're just hollow pieces of fabric left out in the dark. The ice has coated the floorboards where we used to dance barefoot, and the fire in the heart that's turned to cold forgotten soot. Time is moving forward, but the clock is encased in glass, a permanent December that refuses to let pass. How many months of darkness does a broken heart require to put out the remaining coals of a once consuming fire? I'm praying for a thaw, I'm begging for a spring, for the simple quiet healing that an April breeze can bring. But the sky is made of iron, and the snow keeps falling down, burying the memory of us completely in this town. The wind is howling at the door, the shadows start to freeze. I'm down on my knees, begging the season, please. Just give me one warm day, just give me one bright sky, before the frostbite takes the strength I need to say goodbye. The longest winter, and the ice is setting in. desk, a single piece of paper lined in blue. The ink is faded where your fingers pressed, leaving behind the final trace of you. The folding marks are perfectly aligned, just like the structured way you said goodbye. You left your heavy, broken world behind, without a second glance to watch me cry. The ink is dry, but it still feels so wet, like every single tear I haven't cried. I'm caught inside the trap of my regret, staring at the place where promises died. And I am holding on to the last goodbye note, reading every bitter line that you wrote. The words are cutting deeper than a knife, erasing all our plans for a future life. A fragile piece of parchment in my hand is all that's left of what we used to plan. Just a folded page that seals our tragic fate, a little scrap of paper left too late. Your handwriting is elegant and slow. You always took your time with every letter. You wrote it out to let me clearly know that leaving me would make your future better. The period at the end is bold and deep, a punctuation mark that stops my breath, a final secret that you chose to keep that sentences my bleeding heart to death. The ink is dry, but it still feels so wet, like every single tear I haven't cried. I'm caught inside the trap of my regrets, staring at the place where promises died. And I am holding on to the last goodbye note, reading every bitter line that you wrote. The words are cutting deeper than a knife, erasing all our plans for a future life. A fragile piece of parchment in my hand is all that's left of what we used to plan. Just a folded page that seals our tragic fate, a little scrap of paper left too late. Should I burn it up and let the ashes fly, or keep it safe inside a wooden box to remind myself of how you said goodbye and how you left me turning all the locks? It's just a physical representation of our complete and total devastation. 'Cause I'm still holding on to the last goodbye note, reading every bitter line that you wrote. The words are cutting deeper than a knife, erasing all our plans for a future life. A fragile piece of parchment in my hands is all that's left of what we used to plan. Just a folded page that seals our tragic fate, a little scrap of paper left too late. The paper crinkles, my hands start to shake. This is the final bend before I break. I smooth the creases and lay it back down. The last goodbye note in an empty town. Cold coffee softly sitting on the kitchen stand, looking at the space where you used to hold my hand. The rain is tapping softly on the window pane, whispering a melody that sounds like your name. I walk through every room like a stranger in the dark, searching for a lingering spark. Every word you said is painted on the wall, echoing around me as the shadows fall. We built a castle out of delicate glass and watched it shatter, fade into the past. And I'm living with the ghost of your promises, all the forever plans that turned to this. You swore you'd never leave, you swore you'd stay. Now I'm left holding memories as you drift away. Soft piano playing in an empty room, wrapped up in a quiet, lonely gloom. I'm just living with the ghost of your promises. I found your old jacket lying by the bed, replaying every sentence that you ever said. We used to talk about the places we would go. Now there's only silence and a bitter cold. I trace the empty outlines where you used to sleep, secrets that I swore I'd always keep. Every word you said is painted on the wall, echoing around me as the shadows fall. We built a castle out of delicate glass and watched it shatter, fade into the past. And I'm living with the ghost of your promises, all the forever plans that turned to this. You swore you'd never leave, you swore you'd stay. Now I'm left holding memories as you drift away. Soft piano playing in an empty room, wrapped up in a quiet, lonely gloom. I'm just living with the ghost of your promises. Was it all a dream or was it ever real? I forgot how it feels when a heart starts to heal. I'm letting go of what we could have been, closing the door on the world we lived in. But the silence still speaks your name. Ghost of your promises, all the forever plans that turned to this. You swore you'd never leave, you swore you'd stay. Now I'm left holding memories as you drift away. Soft piano playing in an empty room, wrapped up in a quiet, lonely gloom. The ghost of your promises, fading into the night. I'm letting go. bedroom is empty, just the shadows on the wall, and the heavy hollow echo of my footsteps in the hall. On the mattress sits a volume with a leather-bound spine, the heavy chronicle of everything when you were mine. I can trace the early chapters where the text was bright and clean, the sweetest kind of poetry that we had ever seen. Every sentence was a promise, every paragraph a spark, before the ink began to bleed and turn completely dark. I sit down on the corner where the mattress has a dip, and I touch the fragile paper with a trembling fingertip. We've been reading through the conflict for a dozen chapters now, struggling to find the meaning in a fractured, broken vow. There are tear stains on the margins of the pages in the middle, where the answers to our arguments were terrifying riddle. But there are no chapters left to read, no sequels on the shelf, and I can't rewrite the ending by myself. And it's the final page turn, closing of the book, the very last agonizing, devastating look at a story that we started with fire in our eyes, finishing with nothing but a library of sighs. The binding is cracking and the cover's getting old, and the beautiful romance has officially gone cold. I can feel the paper slipping as my fingers start to burn, staring at the ending on the final page turn. I remember in the beginning we would read until the dawn, swearing that our narrative would carry on and on. We thought our love was epic, a classic for the age, never thinking we would ever hit a blank in the final page. But the plot began to wander and the characters grew cold, and we traded all the magic for the venom that we hold. Now the words are getting fewer as I reach the bottom line, and the clock is ticking down on your time and mine. Yeah, it's the final page turn, the closing of the book, the very last agonizing, devastating look at a story that we started with fire in our eyes, finishing with nothing but a library of sighs. The binding is cracking and the cover's getting old, and the beautiful romance has officially gone cold. I can feel the paper slipping as my fingers start to burn, staring at the ending on the final page turn. Do I close it up gently? Do I slam it in the dark? Do I throw it in the fireplace to look for one last spark? A story isn't broken just because it has to end, but it hurts to watch the lovers turn back into standard friends. feel the paper slipping as my fingers start to burn. Staring at the ending on the final page turn. The last word is written, the period is set. A beautiful history I will never quite forget. I slowly fold the cover down and set it on the floor. The story of us doesn't live here anymore. The final page turn. Goodbye. 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 The bedroom is empty, just the shadows on the wall and the heavy, hollow echo of my footsteps in the hall. On the mattress sits a volume with the leather-bound spine, the heavy chronicle of everything when you were mine. I can trace the early chapters where the text was bright and clean, the sweetest kind of poetry that we had ever seen. Every sentence was a promise, every paragraph a spark, before the ink began to bleed and turn completely dark. I sit down on the corner where the mattress has a dip, and I touch the fragile paper with the trembling fingertip. We've been reading through the I'm looking at the index at the back of the book, taking one last heavy, exhausting look at the alphabetical listing of the places we stayed, and the massive accumulation of the debts that we paid. The main text is finished, the narrative is done, the heroes have parted underneath the setting sun, and all that is left is a small, quiet space to summarize the damage that we cannot erase. I'm sitting at the desk where the coffee is gone cold, staring at the outline of the story we told. It's a strange little summary, an afterthought of ink, written in the quiet hours when I have time to think. I don't feel the anger and I don't feel the sting of the sudden violent winter that your absence had to bring. It's just a dull notation, a cold and formal review of the dynamic architecture that belonged to me and you. And it's just the epilogue of you and I tonight, a few brief lines in the fading yellow light, after the drama settled, after the smoke has cleared, to explain exactly how the magic disappeared. The plot has completely unraveled, the curtains have dropped down, and the main characters are living in a different town. It's a quiet footnote to a love that used to fly, staring at the ending in the epilogue of you. I write down the day when the final chapter closed, when the frost took the garden they deliberately exposed. I note how the silence has replaced your heavy tread, and how I finally managed to rearrange the bed. It doesn't take many words to wrap up the design of a life that was split down a sharp dividing line. Just a paragraph of closure, a clinical report to show how a masterpiece was cut brutally short. It's just the epilogue of you and I tonight, a few brief lines in the fading yellow light, after the drama has settled, after the smoke has cleared, to explain exactly how the magic disappeared. The plot has completely unraveled, the curtains have dropped down, and the main characters are living in a different town. It's a quiet footnote to a love that used to fly, staring at a brilliant collision of devotion and strife. But the appendix is small and the font is severe, and it reads like you weren't even here. To explain exactly how the magic disappeared, the plot has completely unraveled, the curtains have dropped down, and the main characters are living in a different town. It's a quiet footnote to a love that used to fly, staring at the ending in the epilogue of you and I dip the pen one last time and I draw a single the very last sentence of what was yours and mine. The book is officially shut now, the ink is gone dry, nothing left to read in the epilogue of you and I. I still reach for your side of the bed at 2 a.m. Then the cold hits my skin and I remember again. I have to teach my morning eyes not to look for your face, and tell my mind to stop memorizing every inch of this space. They say time is a healer, but time moves so slow when your hands only know how to hold what they have to let go. And oh, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, trying to forget the only world I ever knew, erasing your laughter, the way you said my name, rewriting the memories so they don't feel like pain. It's a beautiful tragedy, breaking myself in two. Oh, this is the art of unlearning you. I passed by our favorite cafe on the corner today. I almost walked in, almost ordered your favorite latte. I had to catch my own breath, had to force my feet to move. It's a strange kind of torture takes a million quiet moments just to tear one down. Losing you was loud, but forgetting is a silent sound. Breaking myself into, yeah, this is the art of unlearning you. Day by day, breath by breath, learning to live with what's left. I'm unlearning you. I hear the music playing softly through the dark, a melody that used to hold a sacred spark. We built a palace out of promises and dreams, but now it's tearing open roughly at the seams. I see the fragments of the life we used to know, scattered on the hardwood in the twilight's glow. You reach your hand out like we're still a perfect pair, and spin me right into the middle of despair. Now we're dancing on shattered glass, trying to make a broken moment last. Every step we take is cutting deep, bleeding out the secrets that we keep. The music's beautiful, but oh, it hurts to move. Stuck inside a rhythm that we cannot prove. We're smiling through the pain as the seconds pass. Just two fools dancing on shattered glass. Your eyes are closed tightly, you're pretending it's the same, as if the floorboards aren't screaming out your name. I feel the sharp edge of the truth beneath my feet, but I keep moving to the sorrow of the beat. How did a love so soft turn into something sharp? A heavy shadow hanging over every heart. We're holding tighter just to keep from falling down, while all our paradise is crashing to the ground. And we're dancing on shattered glass, trying to make a broken moment last. Every step we take is cutting deep, bleeding out the secrets that we keep. The music's beautiful, but oh, it hurts to move. Stuck inside a rhythm that we cannot prove. We're smiling through the pain as the seconds pass. Just two fools dancing on shattered glass. With every turn a little piece of us collapses. Time is running out inside the hours dancing on shattered glass. The song is fading out, the room is growing still. I look down at my feet, the crimson starts to spill. You let go of my hand, the final curtain drops, and the dancing finally stops on the shattered glass. I found an old voicemail on my phone from a Tuesday afternoon 3 months ago. Nothing special, just asking what to make for dinner before the ice set in, before the light grew dimmer. I played it 3 times just to hear the sound of the easiest love I had ever found. You said my name like it belonged to you, like standard practice, like the sky is blue. Now the house is quiet, the shadows stretch out long, and every quiet corner plays the same old song. I'm retracing every word we ever spoke, trying to pinpoint the exact moment we broke. When was the last time you said my name? Before it felt like a heavy chore, before it felt like blame, before you called me, before you turned away, before we ran out of gentle things to say. I didn't know that day would be the final time your voice would wrap so softly around mine. If I had known the silence was waiting at the door, I would have held on to that whisper a little bit more. Now we're speaking short, polite, necessary lines. Did you pay the bills? Yeah, everything is fine. We guard our sentences, we measure every breath, like talking out loud is a matter of life and death. You call me hey, or you don't look up at all, just building another brick into this quiet wall. My name is sitting right there on the tip of your tongue, a relic of the days when we were young and undone. Now the house is quiet, the shadows stretch out long, in every quiet corner plays the same old song. I'm retracing every word we ever spoke, trying to pinpoint the exact moment we broke. When was the last time you said my name? Before it felt like a heavy chore, before it felt like blame, before you called me, before you turned away, before you ran out of gentle things to say. I didn't know that day would be the final time your voice would wrap so softly around mine. If I had known the silence was waiting at the door, I would have held on to that whisper a little bit more. Say it once again, even if it's full of goodbye. Say it like you mean it, look me in the eye. Don't let me become a stranger in your head, just a ghost of a word that you used to tread. Please, just once more. Before of the sweetest sound your lips ever made. The last time you said my name, it sounded like goodbye.